20 pesos na daw yung kilo ng bigas sa Pinas. Talaga? Paano mo nasabi? Oo, sa shared post ng friend ko. Tingnan mo. Uy, shared post lang yan. Tingnan mo nga yung pangalan. Parang hindi yung real name niya. Baka fake news yan. Umayos ka. Huwag kang maniwala. Ganun ba? Hi! Alam mo ba ang fake news? Fake news refers to the fabricated, misleading, or manipulated informations disguised as a real news. It is often created to deceive, manipulate opinions, or generate profits through clicks and shares. Magbibigay tayo ng mga halimbawa upang lalo pa nating maintindihan ano nga ba ang fake news.
Pangarap ng ordinaryong Pilipino ang magkaroon ng sariling bahay. Kaya marami ang natuwa nang kumalat ang isang post sa Facebook na nagsasabing may libreng pabahay daw para sa mga mahihirap. Ang nag-post, isang page na ginagamit ang pangalang Department of Social Welfare and Development or DSWD. Pati ang mga links na kalakip sa post ay nakapangalan din sa ahensya. Sa ngayon, meron ng 1,700 reactions, 2,100 comments at 86 shares ang nasabing post. Pero mga kapatid, huwag po kayong umasa sa libreng pabahay dahil ang post na yan, hindi po totoo.
Mag-ingat sa pag-click at share online. Ito ang abiso ng Department of Health matapos kumalat ang anilay fake news na may bagong epidemya sa China.
Ang Department of Health at Chinese Embassy na ang nagsasabi fake news ang kumakalat na post sa X na may bagong epidemya sa China na pumupuno umano sa kanilang mga ospital. Sabi rin ng kalakip na community note, wala itong basihan.
Ang fake news ay may malubhang negatibong epekto sa lipunan dahil ito ay nagdudulot ng pagkalat ng maling impormasyon, pagkakawatak-watak ng mga tao at pagkawala ng tiwala sa media at pamahalaan. Maaari itong magamit upang linangin ang publiko, palaganapin ang galit o diskriminasyon at panipulahin ang opinyon ng mga tao sa politika at iba pang mamahalagang usapin. Bukod dito, maaari rin itong magdulot ng panganib sa seguridad at kaligtasan lalo na sa panahon ng crisis kung saan ang maling impormasyon ay maaaring humantong sa panik o maling pag-aaksyon. May iba't ibang klase ang fake news. Una, misinformation. Misinformation is a false information spread unintentionally. Ito ang halimbawa ng misinformation. Hala, patay na daw si Chris. I-share post ko kaya? Ano sabi mo? O hindi pa patay si Chris? Erase mo yung shared post mo. Talaga? Delete ko na lang. Baka false information to. Sorry. Second, disinformation. Disinformation is deliberate lies designed to deceive. Ito ang halimbawa ng disinformation. Friend, sabi dito sa post na kapag tapos na ng pag-aaral si Michael, tatakbo kasi yun sa Senado. Sino nagsabi, friend? Hindi nga nakapagtapos ng pag-aaral si Michael? Tapos tatakbo siya sa Senado? Baka fake news yun. Tsaka baka shared post lang yun. Oo nga, parang fake news. Tingnan mo yung pangalan. Hindi nga real name yung nag-shared post eh. Third, clickbait. Clickbait is sensationalized headlines made to grab attention. Ito ang halimbawa ng clickbait. Friends, sabi dito sa headlines ng news sa post sa Facebook, 20 pesos na lang daw yung bigas. Naniniwala ka ba? Yung headline, 20 pesos na lang yung bigas? Friend naman. Huwag kasing paniwala. Oo nga, friend. Baka fake news. Fourth, satire or parody. Satire or parody, humor that can sometimes be mistaken for real news. Ito ang halimbawa ng satire or parody. Sabi daw sa shared post, magbibigay daw ng libreng bigas. Friend, paano magbibigay ng libreng bigas? Yung mahal-mahal nga ng bigas ngayon. Fifth, propaganda. Propaganda is a biased news meant to manipulate political or ideological beliefs. Ito ang halimbawa ng propaganda. Friend, sabi sa shared post ng friend ko sa Pilipinas News ngayon, mananalo daw yung mga artista kasi sila daw yung may mas alam. Friend, hindi ibig sabihin na artista sila, marami na silang alam. Bakit? Action star ba ang kailangan sa Senado? Mambabatas naman, di ba? Kaya yung sa news na nakita mo dyan sa shared post ng friend mo, huwag kang masyadong maniwala o huwag kang maniwala. 6. Deepfakes. Deepfakes is AI-generated videos that manipulate reality. Ito ang halimbawa ng deepfakes.
Magandang morning, Doc Michelle, and welcome to Sakto. Trinay ko yung hormobalance and it's actually doing great sa akin kasi nawala yung hot flashes.
Ang kapamilya host na si Ami Perez ang pinakabagong personalidad na nabiktima ng deepfake o video na minanipula sa tulong ng artificial intelligence o AI. Sa isang sponsored post na kumalat sa Facebook, tila nag-e-endorso ng gamot para sa menopause si Chang Ami.
What are the effects of fake news? The effects of fake news are spread false information, influences election and politics, destroy reputation, creates panic and division, and undermines with journalism. How to identify fake news? Check the sources, look for multiple reports, verify with fact-checking sites, examine the language, and check dates and images. There are 2 points that I will give it to you. First, think before you share. And second, be critical. Think before you share. Verify before posting online. Dito, kailangan nating maging mapagmatsyag sa ano ang pwede nating gawin. We should learn to evaluate informations. Here we can only define that what is true and what is right and right. Here we should be mindful of our things, or we should be mindful of the shared posts we want to try to post. By this, we must be mindful of everything that this shared post may be good or might be bad. We can also verify that this shared post or this post is reliable or not. We can also try to see if this is the real name or the real post they want to convey. We can also verify it to other social media, also in some news online, that this news or this information is right and reliable. Be also mindful of the things we want also to share, like those news that we think that it is not true. We must also verify this in some social media platforms like X or Instagram. News is very helpful to us, but we should be mindful that this news that we want try to share must be verified also. Second, we must be critical. In this stage, we as individuals must realize that those things that posted in social media must be put into verification. By this, our critical mind must also examine those things in a way that it will help us to examine those news if it is right or it is fake news. There are many ways that we can somehow think those news that is right or that is wrong. We in our generation, this moment, we must be critical in a way that it will help us to also mold or inspire others to think what is right and avoid what is not right. We who study philosophy must be critical in a way that it will relate to other person, that they will realize how to value things and how to value news in a way that it will help others also to influence them. Fake news is not good, but we must realize how to value news in a way that we can only define what is right news if we also check those fact news. Therefore, we should realize how to think critically, and we must think before we share in order for us to realize that this news must be good for us or this news might not be good for us. Thank you.